Welcome, Alex. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, JDM Edits. I'm probably gonna stream, let's see, 3 to 4 hours because it repeats itself. My wife woke me up to go fill the tire. And I could not go back to sleep. Welcome, Margaret. Welcome. We got Annie, Aniki, Joshua, and Mitch is here. Thank you. So the best way to deal with this is to just make some music. Jam. Make good music. Welcome, Sister Kata. Yeah. I normally plan to start at 1 today, but my sleep again. I'm getting in a new groove right now, and it got disturbed today. I went to sleep, but then I got woken up by somebody. The tire's flat. I went to check the tire, and there was I took the tire off. I woke up, looked for, I moved the car forward and backward to see if there's a nail in there. I couldn't find the nail. I went and got the car jack, and I pulled the tire off, sleepy as hell. Couldn't find it, so we just filled the tire, and then I came back. I'm like, I got shocked. It's like it's like being called onto duty. You almost like hard to unduty yourself. So that's kind of what happened. But overall, life goes on. So I did drink some coffee before. But how's your day, sister? It was more like it's like she woke me up to look at the tire, and she was also in a rush. So I was like in a rush too. So it's just kind of like I'm sleepy but in a rush at the same time because she's in a rush. So it's just kind of like, oh shoot, I can't find a hole. Because I'm good at, I can plug the tires, just like, couldn't find it. I even poured water on the tire, right? I put water, but nothing. So we did the next best thing is fill it up. It's not leaking so quickly, so. So, yeah. There was just water and Luckily, it's an easy tire to pull out because it's such a tiny tire. 15-inch wheel. Tiny. It's a Prius. My day's been great. Meditated outside for like 3 hours. Dang. Yeah, just I didn't have time to like go get, you know what I mean? In the moment, there was water. I was like... Usually you can see it, but I guess some is more, it could be a black nail. Let's make some lo-fi. Welcome May and Cammy. Wait, let me get a different cushion. I start to realize my circulation's not so good whenever I sit here a long time. So I have to... I'm going to start wearing some compression. Whenever I stretch my leg out, yeah, I start to realize why I get really tired towards the end. And it's not that my energy's low. It's that whenever I start stretching one leg out, one of my like veins, whatever, my blood flow is not good because I'm putting more pressure. I'm like, wait a minute. So that's why I'm... Luckily, I have this thing. Good for circulation. It's like that. Long sitting circulation thingy. We'll see. And I got some calf compression so that it's, you know, hope that helps. And maybe just kind of take a break to go massage my leg or something. So that I maintain quality here. Welcome, Walter. Welcome, Sister Cece. Nice to see you. Lucian Lin. But we had a lot of people here last night, though. Lots of people here. People have been loving the guided meditation. But like I said, yeah. Been kind of... My wife woke me up right when I fell asleep. My wife woke me up and go, the tire's low on air. So I go and after I dealt with that, could not go back to sleep. So I've been kind of up since that time, just trying to. Can we still have you tonight? Yeah. Tonight I still stream, but Saturday I'm gonna be making content because my hard drive's getting full because I've been recording a lot, but I haven't been releasing a lot of. So that's the goal. Use Saturday to kind of produce content and lots of vibes. This from a couple nights ago. And I'll be uploading my guided meditations too because that's what's popping. Some gentle celestial vibe can help us. That's another place you're contracting, right? Some people get attacked. Anyways, yeah. So that's what I plan to put out. Welcome, Libra. Bella, Holly, nice to see you. Twitch has been more active actually. Bring this up a bit. There we go. I joined. I joined in on TikTok Live. That platform is so different than what I'm used. Yeah. TikTok's a different platform. They're all good, you know. Every platform requires getting used to. But the reason why I can stream more often is because of TikTok. It's what helped me to grow and make my dreams possible. That's, you know. Any advice to be as calm as you? Be as calm as yourself. Just be yourself. Be really patient with yourself, you know? Excuse me. That's it. Be patient with yourself, be patient with others, and I decided to be somebody who's not angry, right? My identity is I'm just somebody who doesn't get angry. And I create disciplines around peace in my life. Which means to be a deep listener, right? To lead with peace and love and actually do it. A lot of people talk about peace and love and their energy is so terrible. Right? And because why? That's called BSing yourself. you played yourself. You just identify or you follow with peace, but you don't practice peace. I stay away from that kind of people because that's called BSer. They don't practice the things they preach. And if I keep hanging around the people who don't practice the things they value, then they don't really have values if they don't practice the things they believe in. It's just ego and cult mentality. There's a lot of that going on. I see people throw around the word compassion all the time. Like, but I don't see people exercising compassion, Welcome, James. Sedated Cycles here. And also, you have to be a daily practitioner, right? You have to truly want to live a life where you're centered and calm. So wherever I go, it's peaceful. You know why? When everyone else is freaking out, I'm just like this. So they stop freaking out. Right. And that's what makes people respect you more, because in times of chaos, because inside your own mind, when your mind's chaotic, you stay centered. So when the chaos is outside, you've been centered because you've been practicing with yourself. And you get tested. You have people trip out, and right, people will criticize. People will criticize me of so many things, and sometimes it's family, sometimes it's strangers, sometimes it's people in your community that you disappoint by being yourself. Right? That's why you gotta be around the real ones. Here, let's get some bird. And the real one is within, which requires you to, on a daily basis, stay centered and not judge yourself. Thank you, James. For 11 months. Oh, OG status coming soon. Welcome, Swami. Namaste. Om. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sloppy right now because I haven't slept yet. My wife woke me up right when I fell asleep, because the tire was low air. It wasn't like, so, and then after that I couldn't fall asleep. But to me, the show must go on. You gotta, when you sign up to, that's what it is, right? It's another test. That's just how it is. It's just another test. You haven't slept much. You don't feel the perfect, but still climb your damn mountain. It's not supposed to be easy all the time. Sometimes your chest hurts, you gotta sleep. Sometimes your organs hurt, you gotta reduce the salt you eat. Sometimes you feel dehydrated, then you gotta make sure. So you gotta keep paying attention to everything so that you can serve for a long time. Yeah, so whenever I start to feel something in my body, I already know what I need to do. Right? Because when you pay attention to your body, you know when you need to sleep, Like if I was feeling terrible, I wouldn't get on the stream. But I feel good enough to be here, right? It's more about devotion and commitment. Do the best that you can. Enjoy what you do on the planet, you know. There's a lot of things that... Do you ever feel the opposite? Of course. When I feel disharmony within myself, I face it. It takes time for disharmony to dissolve too. So I face this as my ego. Is like, where's the ego in this? Where's the compassion in this? So whenever I have disharmony within my mind or body, I ask, what's the lesson here? And the lesson is usually like there's three major lessons, right? Or I would say there's a main lesson, a secondary lesson, and then there's like a mystical lesson that's on the side that requires you just sitting with it a little longer. And it could be more, but there's always some main, like, right? Because there's cause and effect, and you see different cause and effects. And then there's intuition, seeing it in a more universal way instead of the yin and yang, right? That being said, it's not that technical. I just sit there and kind of observe. What's my test today? Why have I been blessed with non-sleep today? Are you still about that life, even though there's discomfort? Right, so there's always some beautiful lesson that is unfolding. It's a positive attitude and highly optimistic, right? It's like insanely optimistic, but not insane, because you still need common sense, discernment, right? I'm not blindly having faith. I understand there has to be balance too. That has to be said, because I had a lot of friends who are very ungrounded, and I used to be kind of too ungrounded. Too airy is the word. You're too airy. You're just so always looking for synchronicities and not with reality. And so you become disharmonious, but super devoted and high faith, right? Which essentially it's like in a state of a yogi, right? You're just practicing all day, right? You're not really thinking about your bills. You're not really thinking about all these things, because you're just so devoted to the inner world that the outer world isn't. Which is why becoming a monk or becoming a yogi, becoming something that's in a spiritual community, helps you to just not think about bills. And that's why it's so powerful to be a monk or a nun, a priest or something, because you can devote yourself to the inner, which essentially I did for a while, right? 4 years heavily at the temple. But even before being at the temple, I just practiced at home heavily. And then I began to start creating communities. But I didn't create anything until I mentored the people around me successfully. Co-workers. Whenever I started to become a spiritual cultivator, all the negative people around me dissolved. I got Employee of the Month. I made a lot more money also. Right? Like I was working as a server. Through my awakening, my job was super easy, and I made way more money with the little effort, because my energy was just... I made everything so it's like everything's there. Like, whenever you go eat at a restaurant, imagine you just go and I could just read everything. I could just see what you need and ask all the questions. And make sure your table is clean and sparkly. It's like your table becomes like a temple space, and you're like a monk visiting. So I turn like my job into a temple, like into a sacred experience. Yeah. Just like here, right? It's not a job to me, because to me it's more a sacred experience, right? And many people hang out here because you like the temple vibes, or it's a sacred relaxation and positive energy. And I tend to that space very well. Congrats to Colorado. My son is on his 3rd day of quitting alcohol. Thank you for all your work, sister, and not giving up on your son. Keep going. You just keep an eye on him. Make sure he don't go hang out with the old friends at all. For real. The best thing I stopped doing was stop hanging out with my old friends after a while. He's going through withdrawals, yeah. So if he's going through withdrawal, a really good thing to do is find a hobby other than watching TV and scrolling on the phone. Exercising is a great way to deal with that. Right? You don't want to just sit there with the withdrawal. You want to move your body, do yoga, play the guitar, like do your hobby, photography, videography, not gaming, right? Because it's too much dopamine. You want to move your body, go on a hike, listen to some music. Yeah, I stream twice a day now. Yeah, but that's my new schedule. Welcome, Jenny. Yeah, listening to instrumental music. Yeah. I listen to New Jabez, Lo-Fi hip hop. Yeah. Bob Marley, but the main part is about moving your body. When you move your body, it's a meditation. When you don't move your body, your brain is highly active and you're just glitchy. That's what Most of the people around me go cold turkey whenever they go sober. I did not go cold turkey. I slowly quit everything. I like the journey, right? I believe in the journey. Welcome, Mooning Flux. Also, what helps with sobriety too is having a plan of what to do on a daily basis, so that you don't have free time to think about, wanting or fiending, right? So plan your day out very well. Yeah. 3 strike, you're out. Yeah, you can also consult a professional if you know. What helps to be calm when you get irritated? My discipline. You can always consult a professional. It's just a lot of people just don't do that. We both have our therapists, yeah. Yeah. Right. If I wouldn't be here if you know. The reason we help so many people get sober here is because sometimes the people, whatever people are doing, aren't really inspiring, is not effective enough. But everybody's doing the best that they can. What people need is community and emotional support that's genuinely there, right? It's not a paid support. It's like a real community, right? A lot of times the support you get, it's like it's a job. It's coming from a place where it's not grassroots, yeah. And it's difficult to find great, you know, there's Alcoholic Anonymous, right? But and they're not all equal. Some groups, some AA groups are very transformational, and some are very toxic. So you just kind of, you have to do the best that you can to have faith. But the one thing I always, you know, being positive and optimistic is what we kind of have to do. Do the best that you can. And knowledge, right? Education. Before I quit any substance, I learned how people quit. I studied how they quit smoking or drinking, or how they figure out their life. YouTube is a crazy resource that people didn't have back in the days. Right? You could learn anything. It's just people don't think about. Just study how other people quit. Copy that. Make a plan. Why? Because we're busy playing video games, right? When you're like working on improving your life and there's very low momentum. When you lack momentum, you're stuck on entertainment, which is what I began with also. Right. You can just download another game on Steam. For real, there's infinite amount of games you could play. And still, you just kind of... And so a lot of people relapse because they don't have a great plan and a system to follow. Or even create their own plan, right? And so that's why we just do our best to be a good community. So at least some people don't have a plan, but they know they can come here and be around supportive people, whether they have a plan or not. So when y'all come here, you naturally learn, which is amazing, you know. So you get inspiration and from coming here, and then if you want to make a plan on your own, that's what you do. I've been so happy lately, but somebody had upset me today, says Mandy, and I can't shake it off. Not every day is going to be easy, Some days it takes a while to shake some things off, but always, every time you get triggered, right, or irritated thoughts come up, just return back to your posture, breathe. When you're walking, notice your steps. When you're sitting, be with your body. When you're eating, be what you're eating. When the birds sing, hear the birds sing. When you go outside, look at the sky, see, this cloud. Be in the present moment and use techniques to keep you there. Right? So you have to learn to make your discipline the anchor, or else your irritation will become the anchor. You can make your discipline a big deal, or you can make your irritation a big deal. And also, like, taking an Epsom salt bath is also dope. You know, just doing something to love yourself. Going to the park and feeding some ducks or whatever. Going biking and turning on some music while you bike. Great activity. Going to the dog park. Right, going to the dog park and staring at some dogs. That's always a good time. I don't have a dog, but a dog park, I'm like, this is interesting. I forgot what I was worried about now. That's a cute Shih Tzu though. What was that? Shiba Inu? I agree that reality has been shaped for our existence, but our reality is built off of other ideas. Yes, and that's why we can also create our own ideas. What's wrong with, right? We're blessed with what we have. Or would you rather just not be alive? Sometimes we complain about what we have, but imagine just not being alive at all. Right, we're blessed with what we have, whether, right, like in Thailand growing up, like we don't have like whenever it floods in Thailand back then, we didn't have a good drainage system, so there would be mosquitoes everywhere. In America, there's a drainage system, right? So it helps reduce mosquitoes, right? But both places, that's a blessing, right? Because it teaches you, oh, there's a different culture here. You gotta sleep with mosquito net. In Thailand, I grew up, we don't have central heating or central AC, right? Or when we shower, there's no warm water. In Thailand, it's just cold water. In here, you got everything, right? Sometimes people think we're more fortunate than others, or others are more fortunate. We're just blessed with what we have. Or you can learn from people to be a victim of your circumstances. Hell no. One thing I'm not gonna be is a victim, and nobody's gonna teach me I'm a victim of my circumstances. Hell no. Oh, now they got water heaters, right? Now there's more technology. You know what I mean? Back then, we only had AC in one room in my house in Thailand. Right. And when I went to Thailand to become a monk, I was staying in a monastery, and it was hot the whole time. Just sleeping, like, my blessing, right? Because I remember how blessed I remember that this experience. The monk that I stayed with had AC. I stayed in a room that didn't have AC. Okay. Let's be clear. It's not that a temple don't have. God put me in a room with no AC to extend my patience, to deepen my patience. Right? Or I can say, man, how come that monk has AC and I don't have AC? What the hell? Right? That's not holy. I could be in the same room. We could be bunk bed buddies. No, I'm blessed with a patient lesson. I'm here to be humbled. The only dude I knew from Thailand used to hit me with a long stick in his shins and arm. That's why you always want to define your life, or else people will convince you to be a victim with them because they got the wrong teaching. I used to think I was a victim of life, okay? That's why I'm saying this. Until I realized, man, I can create my own reality. Even if somebody else could, right? Maybe the foundation of this creation was from somebody else. I still can make a change today in my life. Or should I complain about how the system is not the system? The system. Matrix is holding me down in the net. Like that Mortal Kombat character, he throws a net out, Cyrax or whatever. Oh, I'm trapped in the net. Hell no. Welcome, sister. Still in time. That's why I don't hang around with people who embody victim consciousness, because they keep you there. Which I did, right? I did. I was hanging around people who were always like, they're always saying, man, they're always thinking like, man, I came from a terrible background. Yeah, I got this happened to me, and it was always like they're always feeling like this on it. Like, that gets tiring after a while. Like, I'm trying to look up into me, not look down into my life. And sadly, and the people who kept looking down, one thing in common: substance always involved. Substance always involved. It keeps you at low vibration to constantly never be sober. Because that's what I was doing with them. Like when we hang out, are you gonna outsmoke me today? And sometimes you're trying to outsmoke the dealer, the people selling you the stuff. Right? Sometimes, bro, you getting played. You're not outsmoking nobody. What's your view on food and sugar? Do what works for you. Slowly improve your life. Right? Enjoy your life. You just have to know your limit. Yeah. Everybody knows sugar is not good for you, but a little sugar is fine. You just have to know how to stop at a little. Right? You know what I mean? And it shouldn't be all the time. So that when you have discipline, you already know. But many people who don't have discipline, and so they're not going to have a little. They're going to have one cheesecake each. 600 calorie here, 1,000 calorie here. Paired with a strawberry lemonade on the side. And that's just dessert and drink only. Now, sometimes we do that, but please don't do that all the time, or else disease, dis-ease. So, yeah. You also have to learn, So the more you love yourself, the more you're going to pay attention to how food affects you. Like why high fructose corn syrup is compared to crack, right? If you go watch the documentary, that's what it does to your brain. It goes, I need more. And it's in everything. Now, you're not going to want to hear all of that when you don't care about improving your life, when you don't really care about self-improvement, right? But when you start to be more aware, you start to care a little bit more, because you're starting to wake up to a deeper reality, or you want more depth in your life, rather than just not ask any question. How's the food affect me? How does the food affect my mind and my mood? But if we never ask these questions, when we get sick, it might be too late. But it's never too late. And when food is really the last thing I talk about, because it's such a sensitive topic, right? There's an emotional connection to food. And the more you learn about it, the more you realize there's a lot of food that's terrible for you that people eat on a daily basis, and you shouldn't be, right? Like sodas. There's a ton of things. Like cakes and desserts and stuff from all these things. But there's nothing, you just have to know the consequence of what you put into your body. But before you care about the consequences, you have to care about you first. Some people don't. Which is why when we go to Texas Roadhouse, we eat like 10 baskets of, right, or 10 rolls with extra cinnamon butter drenched in the roll. And then you get the biggest rack of ribs and a 20-ounce ribeye steak with a giant margarita or beer. And then we go home and have a food coma. But that's a great Saturday night dinner, right? That's called a good time. That's called a good time. Why stop at one margarita? Why not two? Nowadays, that's called a good time. But if you that's why when you start questioning things, you sound so annoying to people. Do you realize what you're putting in your body, right? Because the ego doesn't want it to wake up until if something goes wrong in your body, you go, you have symptoms of pre-diabetes. Oh no. Can I still go to eat steak and bread and margarita still? Because the food's that addicting. And there's an emotional attachment to it. It's like if you grow up eating fajitas with handmade flour tortillas, and then out of nowhere the doctor says you can't do this no more, you're too effing unhealthy. Most people can't stop. They'll just take me to the grave with the fajitas. What are your thoughts on biohacking? What's biohacking? like boosting your consciousness and your body, like improving yourself chemically, I'll take half of a fajita then. Wow, you really thought about that one. You're willing to take half of a half fajita? Wow, there is progress in humanity. The optimistic people. I'm like, wow, they're willing to negotiate. That's impressive. Improving yourself biologically. Like nootropics or like going to the gym. Oh yeah, like that one dude who takes that crazy supplement, right? Find balance. There's nothing wrong with biohacking, but you can be obsessed with it. It could be a fear-based approach, right? Take care of yourself, but you don't live forever. But you still want to be healthy, but you don't want to be attached to needing to be healthy all the time, because then it makes you, be so scared of sickness. You just have to be clear. Is your intention positive and optimistic, or is this fear-based? Some people want, they want to live as long as possible, and it comes at a cost, right? There's that billionaire guy who tries to like make everything on his body as young as possible, and he's starting to look like an alien, right? But that's okay. That could be the evolution of human being. But most people can't do that, so we just have to enjoy life and death naturally without forcing the extension of our life and still come to an end. Right? Maybe in the future people live to 200. We still gonna die. So Ooh, sooner or later, it's gonna have to come to an end. So, but it's good to be healthy and happy. Welcome, Michael. I might even end the stream early today because I haven't slept yet, Since my wife woke me up to go fix the tire, and then I just could not go back to sleep. Imagine falling asleep for like 20, I think it was like 15 minutes. And then getting woken up to go fix the tire. Like, hey, yo, what the? And I ended the stream last night at 5 a.m. And I think I was able to sleep around probably 6. And then, yeah, no, I think I got 1 hour. And then, yeah. The car is mostly good. It's just the tire. The tire is very healthy. But whenever you stream a lot, everything's sensitive. My body's more sensitive because I'm pushing my body a lot. Yeah. No, the thing is fine. It's just, that's when your wife needs you, your wife needs you. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I don't have a 9-to-5 job. Like, this is it. So it just, but the more the more I get distracted from my flow, the more there's no traction, right? I was doing 10 hours, now I'm splitting the 10 hours into 5 here and 6 here. And it's a mountain. But some days, yeah, that's just how it is. In life, some days it's rainy. You already know. Some days you don't sleep much. Maybe some days you don't sleep at all. But at least you wake up another day. Thank you, Callie's boyfriend, and living in truth. You have helped me get more substantial sleep than anything else. I try to be a good servant. Yeah. I mean, when you say the word biohacking, to me, I just hear the word wellness, right? You want to take care of your body, mind, meditation, exercise, eat good food. You got to get your vegetables and fruit in, right? And so you just got to check what's your pH. Is your body more acidic? If it's more acidic, then you got to eat more salad, right? Even your skin, you can tell a lot just by people's skin tone and how their health is just by their skin, right? And also I was a massage therapist, so I could just tell how you are doing just by looking at your muscle, your neck. Usually you can tell how stressed somebody is just by looking at this area, right? If they're really stressed, then they'll bad posture, and then it gets shorter as you get older, and then it starts hunching, right? When the neck's really tight, right, it's like, dang, it's so intense, you don't know how to breathe and relax, right? Your shoulder's tight like a rock, like my mom's shoulder, like, golly, this is like and then your facial, but nothing can hide from the eyes. When it comes to stress, you can do all the physical fillers and all these things, but the eyes, right? The eyes reveal everything. Like, oh shoot. You meditate? Try it. Most nights I don't sleep only 3 hours. You can't just sleep 3 hours. I mean, you could, and if you're happy, that's good. But if you're not happy, shoot, we gotta work on that. Like, I have a massage wand. I was using it today to keep my blood flowing. Right. I'm getting a calf compression, so that I can keep the blood flow well, since I sit cross-legged. You know, and I just need to, like, straight up. You know. do this more whenever I'm on stream. Something really good too is going to the spa, like a Korean bathhouse, and just soak yourself in that. Or you can just do it at home. Right. You can also just get a bucket. Right. You can get a bucket and just fill it. Have you tried a vibration plate? Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. But I think just doing this, I'm trying to, I'm looking for the cheapest way and the most effective way. Right, just sometimes you just need to sit here and just get blood flowing from your, get circulation from your feet. Because when I cross my leg a long time, or I can sit here and just, but then whenever I talk to you, I like to play the piano, so. So whenever I do take a break, I'll start jumping, right? When jumping jack, or just start. Because when your body shakes, the blood flows good. Helps a lot. Signs of aging. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, this is good for stretching here, but I learned I need to they say you need to like roll your ankle because you want the blood to. Just basically, it's like doing this, but with your feet, right? Since your feet can't do this unless you're a monkey. The next best thing is just roll your ankle. Let's get some. Full moon is tomorrow, by the way. Whenever it's full moon, I like to stay home. Especially on a Saturday. Full moon on Saturday night. The drinking starts today. Right. Yeah, people start drinking like at around 2 or 3 p.m. on a Friday. Only peaceful approach to every situation, and that's what I prefer. Peaceful solution life. That's why I stay home. Well, the thing is, if you go out late at night too, there's a lot of nothing going on. I mean, some people go to concerts and stuff. I don't. Once in a while. It's not like we're doing that all the time. As a matter of fact, I feel weird when I'm out late because that means I'm not streaming. It's not that bad. You just have to know what area you're in. I know some areas have the worst driver. And it's usually around the hood, honestly. You're like, oh shoot. Like, I know what light not to cross. Like, when the light turns green, just wait for a little bit in case somebody runs that. Now go. Of course, drunk drivers can be everywhere. It's just the you know, since I've been living around this area for a long time, I pay attention to which lights have the most accidents, and I try to I become very cautious, because like, damn, another accident. Because if you don't pay attention, it could be you next. That's why paying attention helps you survive, helps you thrive. Helps you make more money, helps your mind to be better, helps you to breathe deeper. But if you don't pay attention that much, then you're doing the opposite, which is escapism. Then you'll be sipping on lean with your, never being sober, which is right, because we're not trying to feel what we feel, so we're trying to numb all the time. Adrenaline is also a substance. You can just chase the high from driving fast all the time. I definitely use that for sure. I used to drive really fast everywhere I went. I would hit the red line everywhere, just. The speed limit 65. I'm driving 80, but now I just go around 70. I'm more mature, more humble now. But my father's still the same, 80 to 90. Speed limit 65, he's 85. Like, it's 35, he's 55. Like, and when he drive, everybody's like, okay, we have to make sure to wear a seatbelt. Let's see here. Welcome, Parash Shurama. You're a humble driver now? I mean, in Texas, I think the highest speed limit I've seen is like 85. speed limit. I'm like, can you help with addiction, like food, or what are you working on with yourself? The wisdom leads to transformation. Food addiction mostly? Well, are you trying to, having a plan? First you have to see what's the issue with the food. Are you eating too much? Are you eating late? Right. Are you eating you have to see what's the main issue. Are you really overweight? Right. So you have to see what the issue is first. And then you have to see, okay, what do you want to achieve? Like realistically, right? How bad do you want it? Because if you don't want it that bad, you're not going to execute the plan. Like if you don't truly want to be healthy, you just won't be. But there's ways to, like, for example, if you're addicted to sodas, you have to slowly move from drinking maybe high fructose corn syrup to raw sugar soda. And from there, you switch over to sparkling drinks, and you stay with sparkling drinks that you enjoy for a while. Right. Maybe adding a lemon or lime, something that fulfills you, right? But the one thing we're not picking up is a 3-liter Pepsi, you know what I mean? We have to move away from the issue towards a solution. And then what inspires you is the continuous result. Like one of the greatest inspiration from weight loss is getting on a scale and see that number go down for the first time. Like, oh shoot. And just keep being excited seeing the number go down and take a before and after. That's really, right? Because you have a vision, a goal, you stay enthused. And also, if you're single, looking better also helps you a lot in finding partners because you're sexy. But if you don't look like you don't take care of yourself, shoot, no sexy. You know what I mean? You don't even look like you're on the market. You look like you're going to the market. You're not on the dating market, you know? You look like you're just going to HEB. But when you look the part, they can say, oh, people can tell you're on the dating market because you smell good, you look good, you feel good, and you have a good attitude. But when you're unhealthy, you don't brush your hair, you don't take care of yourself, you don't even look like you're trying. No Crocs and mess. I mean, live your life. I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to find a potential partner and you're not even taking care of your own self, right? The partner, that's yourself. Yeah. That's why there's YouTube, sister. Welcome to content creation. Honestly, you don't need no you don't need no instruction. You got God. Okay. Just take the instruction and flush it down the toilet. You're gonna use your faith to do this. Is that how they build houses too? We're gonna use faith to build this house. Yeah, if you're trying to ask, like, you're always parashurama, right? If you want to be more vulnerable about what food addiction, then it's up to you. The more you open, the more you're going to get more help, right? So I know that sometimes we don't want to open much because of shame. Whenever you're ready, yeah. It's more about the more you get to the truth, the more you're gonna transform your life. It's just sometimes we feel shame about our issue, but when we get rid of the shame and be more interested in the solution, then our life starts to feel more fulfilled, because it's a solution, a life that has results. You're overeating. Do you know why you're overeating? Because it's delicious, probably. If you don't own your tongue, the restaurants will own your tongue. The Coca-Cola company will own your tongue and stomach. Then you don't own yourself. Loneliness is why you overeat. Then you need to learn to what? Love your damn self. And do the things that you enjoy. That's not eating, you know. Like going to the gym's a better hobby. When you feel better, when you feel stronger, you feel more connected to yourself. Right? Carolina says, I don't have any interest in food or in food losing weight. Wait, what are you trying to say with that? I don't have any interest in food losing weight. Not sure what you mean by that. Welcome, Christina and Denise. You also helped me work through personal struggles as to which I thought I could. In here, we just do our best to be a good neighbor, right? Share knowledge that will help transform people's life, and that's it. Positive energy, positive music. I don't have any. Oh, okay. My body is losing. Okay, is that a good thing, Carolina? Your body's losing weight and you're not hungry. So you're fasting? I'm gaining weight for the first time in my life after recovering from eating disorder. Congratulations, Abicularis. I think somebody else had that similar issue. Transcend, where they were super skinny. They start gaining weight again. Yeah, she was 89 pounds. So there's more, you know. Beautiful. 125 now. Just find what works for you. Do it, you know. When we lost my nephew in April, it was so hard. Thank you for helping me keep my heart at peace. Thank you, Sister Christina, for doing your best, you know. It's not easy. Life's not easy. That's why we need community that's genuine. Sometimes that's missing in our local life. So that's why this is here, right? This wouldn't be here if the local experience was being filled, right? But the universe always find a way to help you. As God's plan. God's plan. We're at 99,000 followers now on 99,000 followers. So grateful. On TikTok, yeah. Your channel grows so fast. It took me a long time to figure out how to do that. You know, tiring. Some days I'm like, there's some months I'm like, okay, why is it stuck there? But I just keep at it, you know. So the more you do, the more lucky you get. But one thing we're not doing is giving up. We're not giving up. My flute skill has definitely like freaking took off recently. When, you know, humbly speaking, because I just started playing the flutes like that not too long ago. Same thing with the piano skill. You know anything that stimulate hunger? You just have to find out what food you like. So you have to be willing to explore the foods you enjoy. There's a lot of delicious food that you didn't know you like. And that's so you get to go on an exploration on what food you enjoy. Or you can maybe ask Sister Transcend on the techniques of those techniques. I just eat Thai food. Welcome, Queen. Thank you, Unicorn. I got. The reason I push myself to grow musically, cause I get bored easily. That's why I do so much, and I do so much, but it has to be quality also, right? If it sounds bad, I won't even play it for y'all. Like that's why all the sounds that you hear has been deeply curated before I share it with y'all. Thank you for coming by, Living in Truth. I just make sure the music that I make has love. Like if I'm playing, it has to have some sort of strong emotion. And that's really hard apparently that's hard to teach people. But you just feel, I guess you have to trust your skill enough to let, you have to trust your skill enough to be able to just flow with the instrument, right? Practice builds trust. You already know. But when you trust, you have to let the creativity from the universe use you. That's the other secret, right? You trust the instrument, you trust yourself, and that harmony, it just flows through. And what comes out, the universe tells you what emotion. But to do that, you can't. You have to have consistency. You have to your stomach cannot be full of food, right? You can't be too caffeinated. Everything has to be dialed in for you to be able to do that. So there's a lot of discipline in the art form, right? Like if my stomach's too full, my intuition just doesn't. It's just off. Right, so that's why I'm like, okay, I should not eat before the stream unless I really need to. And if I do, eat something lighter. But sometimes you just need to break all your rules because rules are meant to be broken. But discipline helps you to grow also. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the flutes yesterday. I'm feeling way more me, full of love and hope. The court went well and the divorce is finalized. Continue loving your damn self. Your gut is fighting the battle with your stomach and not your mind. Yeah, exactly. And that's you're burning calories too. Yeah. And also what you eat sometimes take a lot longer to digest too. So that's more energy. What you drink, all of it matters. Everything's energy. So the more you like pay attention to how everything makes you feel, the results, that's why you have to have discipline so that you can dial in and fine tune your life. Just like the music, right? I'm dialing in the music. I'm dialing in how I engage with you, how much I look into the camera, right? Down to the lighting. What color should this side lighting be, right? When I make music at night, I turn this off to dial in the experience. When to put on the background atmospheric experience. How changing the ambience of the nature sound to maybe a more water. So there's a lot of intuitive aspect to what we do here. So lots and lots and lots and lots. But it's fun. That's the best part, right? It's fun and it helps people. I lack discipline and willpower a lot. How do you have to slowly build your discipline, so, right, one thing at a time. I think a good thing to start is with just some meditation or practice daily gratitude. When you wake up, just take that first 5 minutes. Thank you for my bed. Thank you. Right? You have to build on your discipline. Don't like just add a ton of things that you can't do. Right? And from gratitude meditation, then you do a more sit-down meditation. Right? Then you have other rituals or other disciplines that you add throughout your day. How you sit, how you breathe, how you walk, how you talk. The more you're dialed in, the more your energy becomes centered. And sometimes you need to be more sharp with the discipline, right? Whenever people's lives are on the line, you definitely need more discipline. Whenever there's a lot of consequences, then people need to practice more, right? Or like when you get paid more. Like I used to be a wedding videographer and photographer. Imagine a wedding photographer who keeps missing the first kiss. Your job is to get that first kiss. They pay you. Well, what if you miss it? You got some explaining to do. Because they're kissing for a while, you know. So if you miss the first kiss, you have to learn, okay, what do you do now? Freak out? No, just be like, guys, I missed the first kiss. Can we just redo it real quick? No, right, that's professional. So through having experience, you just straight up ask them to, without disrupting the ceremony too much, right? You're just like, guys, I missed it one more time, right? And just, all right, one more time. That's confident, boom. But if you're not, then you'll just go, oops, I missed it. Now, luckily, I've never missed one. Ever. Because I'm too, like, dialed in. Because I'm aware this is people spending, right? People plan a year, sometimes more. So you have to practice. You have to lock the focus and make sure it doesn't like zoom in and out. Check the focus as you're taking the photo, right? Trust yourself. You know, you look, okay, the first kiss about to happen, boom. When they start walking, then you shift it back to autofocus, then you walk out with them. Tell them to pose. People throw flowers or whatever. Right. So there's a lot of discipline in, but if you don't practice, you don't build discipline, then your results But my discipline that I first started with was positivity. I noticed that my mind was constantly negative, and I needed to find a discipline to deal with my negative mind. So I have a pocketbook because I listened to the audiobook, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, whatever, right? He's like, you should have a pocketbook all the time. But I use that pocketbook as a response plan. Okay, if I have anxiety and I'm negative, what's my negativity response plan? Step 1, breathe. Step 2, breathe again if you need to. Step 3, negotiate with yourself positively because you want to live positive life. Step 4, breathe again and relax your whole body. As I kept following through on, I start realizing I'm a lot more peaceful just because I have a plan of response to my stress than not having a plan. So you could just use your phone. Okay, I have anxiety right now. What's my response plan? So you go to your phone. Oh yeah, breathe and believe. Okay, relax your facial muscles, hand. Okay, find a quiet space where you can be with your thoughts and feeling and not try to run away. Positively negotiate with yourself because you want to live positive life. Right? So that's one discipline. Remembering to look at your pocketbook or look at your phone's plan for how to respond to negativity. No worries, sister. We're going into more details about transforming people's lives. And I still have these pocketbooks. I got like 6, 7, just because, sometimes you use one. This one's for gratitude. This one's for spirituality, disciplines. Right. This one's for setting the intention and visioning journal. This one's like a diary more. But now I don't write as much because I'm just a storyteller now. I'm not sure if you are aware of what I have maneuvered through recently. Oh, okay. What's up with you? Let's see. I have discipline in ways you wouldn't believe. My mind is not constantly negative. Oh, okay. Congrats. Welcome, Jackman. Are you what point are you trying to make with the or were you just saying that want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Okay. You got me many waves of pain coming off the end. Yeah, a lot of people have gotten off antidepressants. I think most of the people around me used to take antidepressants, and now they don't, which is kind of not surprising. Not surprised, because when you have happiness and love in your life, there's nothing to antidepress anymore. You're just happy. You know, oh. Liz says I'm off all meds too. The therapist wanted to put me on antidepressants when I was pregnant, and I said, hell no. It's rare that I hear somebody have a great experience with it. I hear more negative things from people personally, that it made them loopy and they were really anxious on it still. Right? Like they felt a certain way, but their brain was saying something different, so it just was very conflicting. It may seem right now like I am all... Oh, okay, so DC, water, and... So you're getting back to your discipline? I have many changes. Yeah. Action, yeah. If you know what to do, then do what you know. That's it. And then when you succeed, then let us know. We like to be a good witness of people's transformation, because sometimes we don't have anyone to tell it to. But all you need to know is the only person that truly needs to know is yourself anyways. But it's good to have a community of people like, yay. You know, somewhere to go like, I've been sober for 10 years. Like, I finally love my damn self. And the thing is, whenever your energy changes, you don't have to tell me. I can tell by the way you type, honestly. Just the way you type, the way you use words, every emoji tells you about your energy. There's no hiding from the universe. I just don't want to see people be like a ping pong. You know, back and forth, happy, sad, X called, you respond. We say, don't answer your ex. They answer right away. Cactus girl is gone now. You all repeat the same lines. I hide from no one. Up. What you talking about? What you talking about? He said, you speak on topics you don't understand. Oh. I'm not looking for a debate. I already know, like something fishy. You already know, like, yeah. That's why I was like, be clear. Wait, what are you talking about, right? And that caught them off guard that I was paying attention that much. And then their true self want to come out. We're not doing this full moon wolf howling around here, okay? It annoys people that I keep repeating the same thing because wisdom is that simple, but people want it to be more technical because they don't get it. Oh. Yeah, they think they wanna decalcify their pineal gland and ascension and ascend to the 7D and the 9D and right. They've been sent by the Pleiadians to help on planet Earth, and they're one of the first, the first battalion of light workers on the planet. I'm like, let's cut the fluff, okay? Shoot. What that doink? Yeah, the thing is, by the way this person was typing, I was like, what are you trying to say? And then they got nicer, but then they like, man, I can't hold back no more. This guy annoys me. That's why I'm glad to be me, because I don't know how to shut up sometimes. Oh shoot, I just... There. Hello, Sister Christy. Right, it just... This guy thinks he knows everything. I'm gonna show him, I'm gonna tell him how I really feel. You can also start a community and teach people too. I'm doing the best that I can. If you think you can do a better job, you're welcome to start a community for sure, but nah, let's not do that. That's too much effort. That's why I just come from a background of result. All the things that I share is about result-driven spirituality. Right? That's why I'm not here to debate. I'm just here to share the things that I find great result in. And then many people in community have great result. We share things with great result and less of ideology and philosophy. And some people don't get that because they're too attached to like philosophy. Welcome, JD. Yes, the video to vertical had a little spiciness today. The universe is a little bit more Cajun seasoning in the video to vertical pasta today. In the jambalaya, extra seasoning. Oh yeah, it's Friday. I haven't slept yet, by the way. Oh no, I tried sleeping, but I got woken up by my wife because the car had a low air tire, and I just could not go to sleep after that. So, welcome. But I did drink some coffee before the stream. So today's is gonna be a hangout. We're just gonna hang out today. For real. That's the agenda. Hang out. No, I think I got to sleep like 1 hour. And then I got woken up and I got woken up and I had to rush because she had to go to work soon. They've been more strict at work. And like, I had to see if the tire, where's it leaking from. I couldn't find it. And I had to, right, so I had to like roll the car back and forth. I couldn't find a hole. I'm all sleepy as hell. Then I went to get the car jack. I took the wheel off. I still couldn't find a hole. Like the leak. I put water on it. Still nothing. I just refilled it with air and then she went to work fine. No, it's just, I think if I had more time, could probably maybe get to the source, but it was kind of like, I want her to take the Prius because it's a more reliable car than the Cadillac. Yeah. I got to rest and lay down. I ate some food, so I do have energy from the caffeine and carbs, right? But of course, the thing that's gonna take the hit is my heart, right? Because it needs to rest. But it's all good. I'm not like pushing myself hard, you know what I mean? I'm just sitting here. It's more about paying attention to the energy, making sure people don't crash out like on the Me Tube. Can you believe it? Wasn't really that surprised. I was just like, oh, this is what it's become. Yeah. You slept like a baby, yeah. I mean, I'll sleep. I mean, I'll sleep whenever I get off. Whenever I stop the stream, I'll go sleep. But I'm trying to like go to the gym after. But since my flow changed, and I have to sleep more, of course. I just want to adjust to the new schedule quickly so I can return back to my like flow again. So important, right? That flow. It's like riding a boat, like a sailboat, and you're trying to catch the wind. You're just like, come on, the sail's not catching yet. And then eventually when you catch the wind, maintain it for a while. Yes, I'm planning on streaming tonight because I don't need that much sleep. 5 hours is enough, more than enough. Because at the end of the stream, I'll sleep anyways. So it's not like I'm not gonna sleep. There's always... Right? So the flow is a lot more manageable, easier manageable than 10 hours straight. So that's why this is a lot more... makes my life work better than straight 10 hours. With that 10 hour, I could not even... There was no room for any mistake or any adjustment, you know. Yeah, but once I get whenever I find my path, then I start striding. Thank you. It's just been about, I just switched to the schedule this week. Do you drink coffee? Usually once a day, whenever I need it, yeah. Coffee is a very potent caffeine, so I only drink it whenever it's necessary. Like before I started streaming, I drink some whatever cappuccino, not cappuccino, espresso, like a double shot. Right? Grind the beans. I have the little pump. It's like a espresso that you can make it portable. Like you can go camping with it, and you use pressure, and then it's like it squirts out. It's a hand me down from my sister. My sister upgraded to a bougier version. I got like it works. It works good. My sister has everything. She is like one of those coffee, like a connoisseur kind of people. You know, they got the whole setup, the grinder. She weighs the beans out. She goes to the local roaster that roasts. Every time they roast, it's just weekly. Right? I'm not that bougie. I just want fresh. I just need the beans to be grinded fresh. You know? And you pay more too if you want more bougie beans. Dude, that's a good name for a coffee shop. Bougie beans. Yeah. Yes, I'll be on tonight. I get whole bean. Oh, okay, yeah. Since I haven't slept yet, I'm a bit more sloppier today with being here. That's why I'm saying like so much. It's a good filler word for me to just meditate on. The beans that I recently got was more dry, which is a different flavor. It's a lot more earthy, but whenever the beans are a bit more oily, the flavor is a lot more like potent. So I see a difference between like beans that are kind of a bit more oily and beans that are a bit more dry. It's like a different flavor. So now I just drink black coffee only. And so whenever you use the espresso pump, you get crema on top and it's not very acidic. I do prefer matcha, but the energy of matcha lasts only about 3 hours and coffee lasts about 4 hours. I guess it depends on how much matcha you put too. I used to add milk and stuff, but it takes time. I'm trying to save time. So just water, put it in there, it's done. Before I used to like froth the milk, sit there and I'm like, I'm trying to be more efficient. Just give me black coffee. Yeah. So everything I do is like super efficient. So when I drink tea, matcha, you just melt it into the water, right? And so you don't even have to put the leaves because you just straight up drink the leaves. See, like I still have some in here. Glad you got your wedding ring on. Been a few thirsty people on lately. With a full moon. I guess the music's been dope and the guided meditation has been dope. So like, I slept for an hour. Then I got woken up to go help fix my wife's tire. Cause you know to me, this is like a fidget spinner. And sometimes, like, I shower or leave it there. She's been more busy at work lately. You know, being a interpreter at a school, you have to deal with a lot of teachers, student, parents. And you just have to be you just get to be an observer. And of course, if anything happens, I get to hear about it. So there's a lot of stories I learn from her. Yeah, I'll sleep soon. Yeah. Because, I said I would stream at this time. I can't just not stream, shoot. I'm not that effed up, If I'm that effed up, then I wouldn't stream. Like, I'm like, alright, I can still do this. I ate and stuff, so I know I can. I wanted to share that I checked off a lot of my last set of micro goals and now have a new ones to work on. Congratulations on all your success, sister, and for teaching the children to meditate also. Everybody doing their part makes the world a better place, and it's a landmark. You know, we don't know. We all don't know where we're gonna end up, but at least when we're together, we remember. Oh yeah. It's more about. I think what the goal is to cultivate leadership in here, right? Eventually, you're gonna go and find a way to follow through on your purpose, or if you're already doing it, you know, keep going. This is just a good network of people to like kind of see how the world's doing, right? It's a global movement. There's people from all around. Okay, that's what they're doing in France. Or okay, South Africa comes by here, and so it's a very diverse group of authentic people. And are you familiar with Advaita or non-duality? Non-duality? Would you just call that oneness? Non-duality. Okay, shout out to South Africa. I occasionally see some Thai people in here. Lots of Filipinos come by too. And a lot of people from Russia too, or like around that area. Russia or Ukraine. Of course, as I become more successful, then I just keep supporting more people. Right? Probably still going to be sending people flutes, maybe getting the 3D printer working, or sending some singing bowls. But eventually, maybe, you know, sponsoring people to come hang out with us here in Houston. Once we have an actual mystic village, like land. There is a high chance I might end up in Thailand, so the mystic village may end up, you know. Hang out in person? You? I'm embarrassed to say I don't know how to go live. You have to have 1,000 followers first, and then you'll figure it out. Unless you can. I kind of accept it. I am babysit Thanet. Yeah. Wherever I go, I call it adult nap time. Okay. I don't say I'm here to babysit y'all. I just say the opposite. Oh, it's adult nap time. You don't want to offend people. Yeah, go check out Sister Christy guiding meditation. Right. In midday, is that what, like 12 or 1? Yeah, you're always welcome to, anybody's welcome to promote yourself here if you're, like, you know, trying to help humanity, especially like in a donation base or free. I don't want people selling singing bowls and stuff in here. There's been one time people like, oh, this is a great place to sell people. No, you're not selling no singing bowls in here, bro. Right, but if you're trying to help people, 6 p.m. UK, 12 p.m. CST. Yeah, and don't feel shame. You can just... That's why I always tell people, look, like if you're doing something, you can just tell the community, what time will you be live next AST? What's AST? Australian time? Atlantic? Oh, East Coast? Whenever I start noticing that towards the end of my morning stream, towards the end, that's when a lot of people start packing. But I think it's a good place, it's a good time to... It changes the flow. One stream is more yin in nature, and one stream is like packed with people. Right? There's a good balance. I think it's healthy for me to... It's a different experience for sure. Like, it's just if I pull out the Tibetan bowls, people are already like, oh shoot, bowls. Right. Like, it's mesmerized, yeah. Like, hey yo, ball. Oh wait, what the? It was the first sound healing tool that inspired me. So, didn't think I would end here too, but. Thank you, Carol. I think I got some energy to make some jams here. Maybe one more hour. I like when it gets to... It's been mostly calm ever since I've been guiding meditation. People have been a lot more chill, and so I've been addressing people's dissatisfaction with wanting me to be quiet pretty instantly, so they know, like, oh, yeah, that's just how it is around here. They just need a little awareness, like, yeah, that's not what we do here. Let's go, right? If you want that kind of experience, you go to Sound of Pangea. Right? What you're looking for, him, not me. Over here, we do something different. But, I mean, it's really good. Sometimes we get into a really deep conversation, and you can tell people are just asking questions back to back to back to back because there's so much energy flowing, and it's a good energy, but it can easily it can easily go south. Like, I didn't mean to say the wrong thing. And then they were still, right? It's just miscommunication. Like, oops. And I had to go breathing in. I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in. And they still don't listen. Breathing in. I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Of course, I have other ways to help people. You know. No, me. I'm Thailand. He says same thing. Welcome everybody. A little musicality. A little Om Mani Padme Hum. The mantra of Avalokhi Tesvara. Anything is possible. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. You'll figure it out. Let's see here. Avalokitesvara is like an archetype of this celestial being with 1,000 arms, which means that there's always something trying to help you if you have faith, right? It's like the infinite arms of the universe. If you just have faith, a way will be made. Om Mani Padme Hum. That's basically. That's why it's used so much. It's like, yep, you'll find a way. Kind of sound like a Rugrats. Anyways. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, loca. Vin baka. Come here. Toma, 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 toma. A little bit more upbeat. Yeah, more energizing. Shake it out. Shake it off. Shake it off. Let's see here. We can go to some handpan vibe. Thank you for hanging out with me, of course, on a daily basis. I won't be streaming Saturday, but Sister Christy will be around 1 p.m., I think, right? Where is it? 1 p.m. Central Time? Oh, midday, yeah. She's gonna be on TikTok. Yeah. A lot of people recently looking to debate people. Don't go debating people. Unite people. Relax with people. You know. I was checking out Sister Zen Zone Monique meditation yesterday too. She has not been around too much, but glad she's still doing what she's inspired to do. Yeah, I think I saw green gears in there too. Yeah, sometimes I just kind of roam. Thank you, by the way, Libra Cam. Thank you for your blessings. Oh, she's been. Oh, okay. Lots of changes in life. Yeah. Of course, Zen Master Mike and Brother Era Eyes also on it. A lot of people live streaming. That's, I get on at a perfect time when everyone's done streaming. Right. I come on 11:30. Like, wait, where do we go? Oh, wait, he's coming on soon. I mean, what I'm feeling is the momentum, brothers, sisters. There's a big momentum happening in here. It's like it's just only a matter. You feel the momentum. whenever I'm more consistent with my stream time, there's more momentum and seeing what people need. And people definitely love the talking part and the guided meditation part and the singing bowls. And that's 3 things. But the number one thing people like is singing bowl and guided meditation, or singing bowl and tuning forks alone. Once they're settled in, they actually start enjoying the meditation and the talking. All right. The instrumental part, this is like warming up, right? It's good for talking. But it does take so much energy to execute all of that, you know. Like me sitting here reading the inner, it's not, you know. It's a meditation. I'm just like dialing in, making sure everyone's chilling, breathing. The universe is really telling me what to say, when to say it, how to say it, when to crack the jokes, right? The joke just randomly come on and like, which lightens the mood. People go, wait, what the? Did he just drop one real quick? When they hear the joke for the first time, they're like, wait, did he, wait, what? Then they follow instantly. Right? They're not, it's a unique experience to be in such a deep meditative experience and then out of nowhere. But you don't have to. You know? Doink. Unless, if you're not following your breath, you might be following the boutte. Wait. Know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's go back to our breathing before we start tripping out in here in our mind again. No problem. It's like people looking around. Wait, is that? And it does repel a lot of people, some people who may not like it instantly. So it's good. It's a good technique. It's like a splitter, right? Joink. But I've been noticing people have been complaining less about me talking. Because I just turn it into my main thing now, guided meditation. Right, so it gives me an opportunity to address it right away. And oh, yeah. If you don't like that I'm talking, I know that I'll be disappointing you the whole stream, by the way. You know, I'm glad there's other streams that will support your needs as a jukebox, but I'm here to do what my heart's desire. But thank you for being here. Love your damn self, please. 24/7. 420 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, wait, what he just saying? Anyways, yeah, like it starts stacking the For You page. Like, here comes 100 people. 100 people starts melting. Here comes another 100. It's hell. Like, y'all see it. I know moderators. I know y'all see it for sure. Like, wait, what the? It's stacking, and it just keeps going until a certain time. And then once I start talking, no one leaves because they're all asleep. And so it allows the new people to enjoy the talking because they just joined. Yeah. Welcome, Alexandra. Welcome, Andrea. I wanted to okay. What's up with you? What's up with you? So, yeah, so helping people fall asleep, it allows me to then talk at the end because I'm talking gently, speaking gently, gently. Hello. Would you like a cup of tea? I'm good at freezing. I'm good at like mindfulness performative arts that slash humor. And so nobody knows when it's gonna happen unless the people like pay attention. Right? Because that's a meditation skill to just, you know, because I'm subscribed to several. Yeah, I don't know. The video tube and the me tube has not been very supportive of my endeavors recently, which is why I'm going back to my old plan of creating long form content. It just stopped promoting, so that's okay because my click-through rate for the vertical streaming is not high, I guess. So things have to change on there. Drax says, when I fall asleep on streams, I usually didn't wake up unless I joined a stream that had ads, but that happened like only once. Yeah, I have all my ads turned off, except whenever I upload to videos, yeah. Because you have to have some ad revenue somewhere. That's called monetization. So I have to manage to sit. I have to stretch a lot more alive. I'm doing pretty good now since I just got done singing a lot and vibing the. That's a side quest. That DDR, Dan, you know, Dance Revolution. Do you make it on the go? Yeah. Everything is extemporaneous, whatever it's called. Or is it impromptu? Up, down, left, right. Improvisational, yeah. See? Of course, whenever I'm more dialed in, it's more emotional. I'm just going for a playful style because it's just energizing, right? Energizer. And I don't, you know, I haven't even added that many drums because it's just more for fun. Right. much recently. Mark Ribeyer, yeah. His is more like his style is a bit more like making music. Like he makes music to hype people up. Right. And very engaging to the audience. And of course, the loop station, he uses the same loop station. Yeah, Mark Ribeyer from Austin. Oh yeah. Listen. Love yourself. You can love yourself today. Love yourself. You should love your. It's just I like to switching genres too many times confuses me. So that's why I kind of just stay around the more, you know. What a Lofi. Mark Ribeyer. Mark Ribelet. And yeah, because the loop station just makes sense for what I'm doing because it's like beatboxing, right? Well, before I started using all these digital instruments, I used to right. That's how I started, right? Chia. Welcome, Scorpion. It's been a journey of devotion for sure to get this far. You know, we're at 99,000 followers, so it's been and it just won't be too long. Maybe one more week, and who knows what doors will open. My goal is to just keep being more healthy right now, because something's working. It's just I just have to keep having faith, you know. Gotta find my flow and stride for it. Yeah. But of course, grateful for all the constant support and committed community, you know. The momentum is strong because there's a lot more committed practitioners, because there's a lot more genuine miracles happening in community. Right? I just got a lot better at being a good host and a lot better as a content creator and live streamer that's transformative, which is why we have Flutes sending out flutes, bowls, and grateful for all your support. The internet is so fast. The algorithm is just tuned to whatever is gonna profit the most. You know, you have to find a way to place yourself in the algorithm and the flow, which you have to constantly observe what's going on. And if you stop paying attention for a day or two, you already miss it, which is kind of crazy. That's how fast the algorithm is, brothers, sisters. If you're not constantly like paying attention every day, it's like people who watch Bitcoin and all that. Reading the algorithm is the same way. It's kind of crazy. And then making it work for you is another difficulty. You can understand it and still not make it work for you. So, thank you. And of course, grateful for the joy in everybody's life. Yeah. Attention is the new currency. Yeah. You gain so much from paying attention in life. Sometimes you need to pay attention to your family more. Maybe it's your cats and dogs. Maybe it's your money. Maybe it's your spirituality, your devotion, your health, right? Yeah, pay attention to that. I'm always paying attention to my health. Nothing worse than being too sick to serve. Like, you know what I mean? I'm always thinking, man, if I don't take care of myself, then a lot of people get affected because why? I didn't take care of myself, and when they need me, I'm not there because I didn't take care of myself. That's how I'm looking at it, you know. So I like being healthy because then I can serve. But sometimes the universe forced you to slow down and be with yourself and figure something out. Do I play any sports? Not really. I used to play basketball heavily. Biking. I played football in high school. I played soccer a little bit in like middle school, but not in school, just at that age. But yeah, basketball is something I still enjoy. Wrestling and soccer. But now my thing is, I just want to be healthy enough. Like I go to the gym, I just do cardio, keep my heart healthy. Right now my diet's not going so well because I'm eating more to adjust for my low energy. But as my pattern's better, then I'll go back to the gym more, just switching from 10 hours back. And so the adjustment takes time. So, and I'm sharing you the process because you have to pay attention to all the details to keep your life flowing, healthy and happy. And you got to make your life work. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream and then I'll be back today 11:30 to 6. And we'll see if people want to meditate tonight or just... I recognize that on a Friday night, people just want to hang out and chill, laugh. It's like they want more sit-down comedy vibe, you know. Like, welcome. Welcome to the Laughing Lotus Comedy Club. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing in. Please love your damn self. And tomorrow, Sister Christy will be live streaming at noon, 11 at noon tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Wait, why do I have all the... How come I have energy now? Anyways. Goodbye. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you soon. Rest my heart. Rest my heart.